Hello Aquariuses, welcome to your monthly reading for your money and career for March. So for all Aquariuses, sun, moon, and rising, check other areas of your chart if you need further clarification. And we're going to get into this with some overarching energies. And then I'm going to do a 9-card tarot spread with clarifiers and a question and answer at the end. So you have forgiveness. Is your first overarching energy. I did a yearly reading, and if you go to the timestamp there, I'll attach it to this video. You can go to March and check that out as well and see what came up in your yearly. Forgive. Okay. All right, Aquariuses. I guess the message of March is to forgive in your money and career. Did something happen in your job where some of you may have been laid off? You're feeling some resentment. Maybe you were passed over for a promotion. Maybe there was someone who didn't treat you right at work. Card number 44, that reduces to an 8. So the 8th might be important, or the 4th might be important in March. But the Thinker card, contemplating here with those forgiveness and forgive cards. So Aquarius, we're going to get into the message here with the tarot. As I said, I'm going to do a 9-card spread just to really get detailed into what's going on, money and career for March. So you have the Queen of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and the Fool card, the Hangman, 10 of Cups, a lot of cup cards here, a lot of emotions going on. 9 of Swords, yeah. You have the Magician there. I like that because you have the Fool and the Magician. So this is a new adventure for you. You have the 2 of Cups and the Page of Swords here. Okay. Excuse me. So we'll start with this first row here. This is about having choices, really following your heart and pursuing what it is you want. You have the forgiveness card here. So of course you might be feeling some upset, resentment. You might need to let go of some old hurts or things like that. But the coyote here, the trickster card, is the Fool card. And the Fool carries very little baggage, really forgives, forgets, moves on, and is ready to pursue a new adventure at work. And some of you, you may have been ill-advised in your finances. You may have lost some money, and now you're kind of contemplating what to do. It's a general reading, so I'm just going to try and make sure that I cover the bases here. You might be looking for a new job, and you may have some choices there with the 7 of Cups. And you might be trying to decide, what to do and where to go. Follow your heart, as I said, with that Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is also very emotionally stable. So I think that if you're looking for a new opportunity, I could see that it might present itself even within your career where you are now, or there might be someone else, and you might be relocating for your job at this point. You might be ready to move away. Maybe you've forgiven the things that have happened. Something happened at work, and you feel like you've moved on, but you've been having your eye on other positions, just looking, seeing what's out there. So the Hangman here with the back card, it's about having patience. It's about being enlightened, and it's about looking at things from other perspectives. So maybe to forgive, you're going to need to, let things go. It's the full moon in Pisces is that card. So that could be a timing card for you. The full moon in Pisces is going to be, I'm thinking it's going to be somewhere around the end of February, the beginning of March. The next full moon that comes up in this cycle should be the full moon in Pisces. So that may be an epiphany for you. If you're waiting for something, you might be getting a notification about that. The Ten of Cups is about getting like emotional fulfillment. It's the rainbow after the storm card. And the Nine of Swords is about feeling anxious or having sleepless nights, that sort of thing. So some of you might be waiting, and as you are, you're feeling slightly anxious about what's going on. It looks to me like a new opportunity that comes in can bring you a lot of fulfillment. Again, with following your heart. The cups are about your feelings, okay? And then you have the Thinker card here, which could be the choices that you're trying to make this month. But you have the Magician card, so manifesting the life that you want, manifesting the job that you want, really focusing in on that. And if we go from here to here to here, it says any new opportunities is going to bring you what you want. And that ultimately, it could be something you've been working towards for some time with the Magician. If you've been getting certifications, going to school, doing extra training, things like that, this says that you have the tools that you need for this new opportunity. You have the Two of Cups here. You might have a work spouse, right? Someone at work that you really are just very close to, a mentor or someone who you feel akin to, who's helping you along in this. Or this could just be a friend, a partner, a family member who is really giving you some loving advice, letting you feel like you're not alone. Someone I just feel like has had to move in with a friend or family member, and they're really not resentful at all. They're just happy that they can help you. They're wishing you all the best. They may even be helping you kind of decide what to do. And they may be helping you to forgive old circumstances and situations. Someone out there might have to forgive themselves. You might feel like, you went down the wrong path career-wise and you're sorry that you did that. It's not too late. When you've got the Fool and the Magician, it's not too late to change paths. It's not too late to do something that you feel is your true calling. And then you have the Page of Swords, and the pages all represent a new adventure. The swords represent air signs, which of course you are, Aquariuses, but it's about really becoming clear and communicating clearly what it is you want and need. So if some of you had an upset at work that you've been thinking about, it's been on your mind, it's causing you some anxiety, I would suggest that you talk about it, that you're clear about it, that you go to someone that you can trust. Let go of old upsets and move on into something new. You may be also leveling up. I feel like someone might be opening up a new office, like in another location. I definitely feel like there could be some moving for work going on here. So Aquarius says, I'm going to put down 3 cards. This is a question and answer, but also using these cards as clarifiers for the cards on the table. So if you don't have a question, you could just watch for clarifiers. But if you do have a question, focus on that. Pause the video if you need. You have question answer number 1, 2, and 3. Whatever card calls to you. And if none do, you can look at all of them. That's okay. Card number 1 is a maybe. And the reason it's a maybe is because it's the Two of Swords, and it requires you making a decision. It requires you taking your blindfold off. You have the bat there, that Hangman, seeing things from other perspectives. In this card, generally what's happening is that this person is just unwilling to see the truth, unwilling to see that there's other opportunities, and maybe holding back. So I think this goes along with the Forgive card. If you're annoyed at someone or something about work or your career, your money, this is about, let's look at things from another perspective and let things go so you can move forward. Because you might be stuck, okay? Card number 2 is also, it's another maybe card, and it is literally the Eight of Swords is the card of being stuck. It's feeling trapped. Some of you may feel like you can't move out of your job. Maybe you need to have a conversation, like I said, with a mentor. There might be someone there that can help you keep your job, but maybe move into another area, another position. But the Eight of Swords is like the Two of Swords, and you could see the similarities here in that both of these women have blindfolds, and the reason they're not willing to take their blindfolds off. And the story behind the Eight of Swords is that it looks like she's bound, but she's really not. She could just take everything off. She could take off her blindfold. She could walk away. But she's just, it's like a self-imposed entrapment. And when I see the Fig 2 forgive cards, you know, not forgiving someone is trapping ourselves. It's keeping ourselves stagnant. And in that moment, that Nine of Swords, you have the 8 and the 9 of Swords, right? So it's like that anxious anxiety, really letting that go. And if you're overthinking things, like, you really have to stop overthinking things and follow your intuition. Card number 3 is a yes, the High Priestess. Amazing. I'm just like, as I'm saying the words, the cards are showing up. The High Priestess is about tapping into your intuition, following your gut. You know, you have the Fool, you have the Magician, the things that you've been wanting, the things your hearts have been calling you to do with that Queen of Cups. You know, really just getting clear with that Page of Swords about what it is you need to do to move on in the circumstances, whether it's changing jobs or physically moving, or whether it's having conversations. You know, some of you might have to file a report with HR. You might have to talk to someone you can trust at work. But, you know, follow your intuition on this. Do not stay stuck in an energy that's anxious, anxiety-ridden, or fearful. You know, don't act in fear. Forgive, move on. And if you need to leave your job, do it in a way in which you're doing it properly. You have choices here. With that Seven of Cups, don't forget that if you are looking, there's going to be opportunities for you. Pursue whatever it is you want to do with your heart and soul. Follow your intuition. And that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a great month.